All right,
I
guys.
quit this fucking show.
You heard it, folks. Mike Payton's a free agent. I'd like to offer you a job, Mike.
All right, so Miguel, get your fantasy league.
I don't want to hear that about that fucking job.
Okay.
How much you gonna pay for him?
Same rate I'm being paid.
Oh, sweet. You take a deep
Teach
burritos
yourself.
every night.
All right, guys. The United States Championship I Quit match: John Cena versus Rusev. We're all going with John Cena here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's
Alright, that was a
part
quick
of me.
segment.
There's a part of me that wants to believe that some reason they're doing this fourth match is because Rusev's winning, and part of me wants to believe that he's somehow going to play John Cena's audio and have him quit like they did with Mankind. But the reality of it is, Lana gets involved, Rusev gets distracted, which leads to Cena probably getting in some modified STF with a weapon, and he taps.
And then he pushes Lana away, completely splits away from her. Yeah.
There's only one way I could see them salvaging this. And yes, full disclosure, I am quoting this from another show, but I don't think anybody's going to bring up the possibility of maybe Rusev winning because he actually holds Lana like hostage of sorts and threatens to do something to her if Cena doesn't quit. And then Cena quits to save, the fair maiden, and he walks away with the belt. He throws Lana to the side, and, Rusev can salvage this feud without making John Cena look weak, because technically it just means that now they're even, but Rusev gets to walk away with the belt.
What show is that? Was it Jason's?
I could hear you smiling when you said that.
You could hear the snark.
Snark out,
They're
man.
snarfing with it too.
The Snark Buster.
I'd be
I
interested in
was
that, but you
taking-
know what? At the same time, I don't want to see Rusev as U.S. champion anymore. I'm liking what John Cena's doing with this.
Yeah.
So I haven't liked any of this so far. I didn't like their Fastlane match, didn't like Mania, didn't like Extreme Rules, so I'm not going to like this one. These two don't work well together to me. And I would just really wish that they would have done something different.
Mm-hmm.
John Cena's had good matches against everybody so far, except for Rusev.
He's had okay matches.
I wouldn't say it's had good matches with everybody.
With this U.S. title thing, I think all of its
Oh.
matches have been entertaining.
He wrestled Kane, and that
No,
wasn't
Kane.
even a bad match. Ugh, yawn.
Kane's not a bad wrestler either.
He's not?
No.
He's had fairly average matches overall. I think his matches have kind of gotten better with working with the mid-card, but, Rusev has a certain style to his wrestling. He's a monster, and, there's only so far you can take a guy like that. I don't think Rusev's a bad worker. It's just his style doesn't mesh with John Cena. It's like when Bray Wyatt feuded with Chris Jericho. They're not bad workers. It's just that to me, they didn't mesh well in their matches either.
Bray Wyatt sucks.
Here's the biggest issue with these two. Alright, so Rusev's a dominant heel. John Cena, we need you, and I know this is hard, buddy. Sell.
He's like, how about if I don't, and then I just get an AA and win?
You know who Rusev would have an amazing match with? Hulk Hogan. Not like now, but Hulk Hogan in this prime.
I was going to say, Rusev would have a great match with Hogan in the 80s.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like 1988 Hulk Hogan, not 2015 Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
I
this
bet-
has WrestleMania 2 written all over it.
I know it isn't saying much because you can do it with anyone, but Sean could get a good match out of this guy, and I mean like an old school big man versus little man match.
Is Sean taller?
Oh shit, I forget, he's not like a tall guy, he's just really stocky, isn't he?
Yeah, Rusev's not that big. He might have to, crouch down a little bit to hit Sweet Chin Music on Rusev.
It depends if Sean has lifts in his boots that evening or not.
And we were talking about Michaels, right?
Now we're talking about
talking
Stacey
about
Hack.
No, I
Oh,
was saying
Sean
there-
Walker.
Yeah, we have a Sean in our group. I was wondering,
I'm
who the-
5'11", by the way.
Okay.
You're 5'11"? I pictured you shorter than that.
I thought we were talking about
No.
Sean Morley.
I'm 5'11".
I'm 5'11". Before my knee surgery, I was 6'1".
Did you have your knees removed?
I've had half my kneecap removed. Yeah.
You had the Cotton Hill surgery?
So wait, is it only one knee that you got ever moved on, or is it both knees?
It's the right knee.
So wait,
That's why I
so
walk with a limp.
you had to
Wow, so
limp
you're-
a little bit, so
That's why I walk with a limp.
So when you're standing on your one side, you're 6'1". When you're standing on the other side, you're 5'11".
No, my left knee adjusted after time.
Miguel had that mad smoker's laugh.
I'm sorry, I was trying to hold it back because I didn't want to laugh into the microphone.
That's why I'm gonna have a knee surgery on my left leg, is to accommodate for my height change.
So is it going to bring that one down, or is it going to bring that
Yeah.
one up?
No, it's gonna. They're standing away a couple of inches off my left leg.
That sounds terrible. It sounds like it's just going to make it worse.
I love how Sean's
It's gonna make it worse, yeah.
problem and we're all just fucking about.
Just put a permanent lift in your shoe. Like buy one shoe that's like 3 inches taller just to even it out.
Yeah.
Because I got worse knees than Kevin Nash.
You like Daredevil? Figure out how to do Stiltman.
Well, if your knees are already bad, then why are you trying to take away more of them? What the fuck?
Because I'm in constant pain with them.
What kind of medicine do they have in Wales?
Wales.
Naproxen.
Specific medicine.
There you go.
Hey Doc, I've got this lump on my chest. Naproxen. Hey Doc, got two fake naproxen.
Naproxen and morphine is what I take. It's devastating.
Is that like the European equivalent of like a Z-Pack?
I did not expect that answer.
Neither did I. That's exactly what I was laughing at, though. Like, the idea of that's the type of medicine that they have for everything. It's like, oh, my 3-year-old has an ear infection. Here's naproxen. I'm a little heartbroken. Is there anything that you can do with, like, an antidepressant? No, but I got naproxen.
Poor Sean.
It's like the preparation 8s and codeine of Europe. You just use it for everything.
I love even more that this has nothing to do with Cena and Rusev, because fuck those two.
I can't take codeine. I'm allergic to it.
For the record, I have not been laughing at you, Sean. I've had my mic muted.
I thought you were going to say laughing with you.
It's hard to laugh when you got chicken in your mouth.
You done with that chicken, by the way?
Oh, it was delicious. Thank you for asking.
What type of chicken was it? Buffalo chicken?
It was broccoli cheddar
How can
chicken.
you have buffalo chicken?
For some reason, I thought
Since
you
when
could say
do buffaloes
Brock
keep
Lesnar
chickens?
chicken.
I had Brock Lesnar chicken.
Oh, that was the most un-American thing I've ever heard somebody say.
You mean since
How can
Cesaro
you have-
and Swagger were attacked?
That's right. How can you have buffalo chicken? Buffalo, it's like a hot sauce. It's like a buttery hot sauce. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
No.
Butter?
No?
they don't have buffalo sauce. They have naproxen.
Oh, so
John
we're all in
Cena's
agreement. We're all in agreement. Cena wins by shitty stunner setup and then AA. Right?
Well, no, it's a not quit match, so he's got to win with an STF.
He's
I
gonna
don't
win
care.
by-
Cena's gonna win with that. Cena's gonna win with that awful stunner somehow.
Rusev just gets a mic and he's like, I quit. I give up on this fucking feud. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, someone give me
please-
some naproxen.
Can I please move on to another feud? I just quit this whole thing. I'll just win the Intercontinental title. Fuck you guys.
Yes, but we got to take your girl away from you, Rusev. Oh, that's fine. As long as it gets me out of the Cena feud.
Oh, man. Tell us what you guys think is going to happen with this. If you're in agreement that John Cena is going to retain through normal bullshit, or if you think something crazy is going to happen, or if duct tape's going to be involved, or if you are from Wales and you have any other medicines out there other than naproxen or something.
Yeah, we got shit in them. Do you want me to list all the medicine I'm on? We'll be here for days.
Yes.
Really? Alright then.
On an
I
all talk show episode.
Alright, I'll save it for the next all talk show, yeah.
Just
That'll be the
imagining
entire
that-
episode.
I'm just imagining that big bunch of folded paper that Chris Jericho had in that WCW promo where he lists the 1,001 moves.
It's all arm bars I got.
Whilst he's listing off the fucking list, he's saying armbar still.
Wow, so
Yeah.
I did a Google search for naproxen, and it actually does seem to like treat everything. So this is what it says: treats fever and pain, including pain caused by arthritis, gout, menstrual cramps, tendinitis, headache, backache, and toothache.
So it's aspirin, basically.
Actually, it's Aleve. Aleve is a form of naproxen here in the United States.
Does it do anything for testicular fortitude?
Gets you fired. That's for sure. Alright, we have one more match to talk about. on this card. In part 11, we are going to talk about the fatal 4-way match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So